Hello and welcome to this Python activity, Netflix Lookup. In this activity, you will use the CSV module and the with keyword to search through a CSV file for the user inputted show or movie. If we find the show or movie the user is searching for, we will provide the MPAA rating for the movie as well as the user rating. If we cannot find what the user is searching for, we will print out a message to inform them. As always, we will import our libraries at the top of our script. For this activity, we require the OS library to generate the path to our CSV file. We will also require the CSV library to read our CSV file. After importing the libraries, we will use the input function to ask the user what movie or show they are searching for. Their input is then saved to a variable named video. Our script will need to know the path to the CSV file in order to read it. It is wise to use the OS or operating system library to create our paths. This is because paths on Mac or Unix systems differ from how paths are set up on Windows systems. Using the os.path.join method ensures that the path we will create will work on all operating systems. Our path will then be saved to a variable named CSVPath. In order to keep track if the movie or TV show being searched for has been found, let's create a variable named found and set it equal to the Boolean value false. Note the capital F in false as this is required to set the variable type to Boolean. We start with found set to false because we have not found the video yet. We wouldn't be searching for something if it was already found. We now need a way to search through a CSV file to find the user's search term. We will use the Python keyword with to help us achieve our goal. To use it, we say with open, then open takes in the path we created above, as well as an argument called newLine. NewLine is set to empty quotes signifying universal newlines mode is enabled. This basically means that it will understand when a new line starts. This is important with CSVs because a new line indicates that we are moving to a new row. We then alias the CSV so we can now refer to it as CSV file. Next, we take advantage of our CSV module by using the reader method. This method allows us to turn our CSV file into an iterable that can be looped through. This method takes in our CSV file and a delimiter. For comma-separated values, aka CSVs, our delimiter is of course a comma. This is then set as a variable called CSVReader. Since CSVReader is an iterable, we are able to loop through each row and search for our Netflix movie or show. So the syntax is for row in CSVReader with a colon at the end. The row variable is now set to the row in the CSV and is also an iterable. We are now able to access the columns of the row. Checking our CSV, we can see that the first column is the title, which is what we need to use when searching for the user inputted title. Using an if statement, we can check if the current row's title, or row at element 0, is the same as the user inputted title. If they do match, we want to print out the title, the MPAA rating, as well as the user rating. We also want to set our found variable to the Boolean value true, since our search has ended and we have found the title the user was searching for. Finally, we use the break keyword to interrupt the loop as we no longer need to loop once we find what we are searching for. If the video is not found, our found variable will still be false. And if it is false, we need to inform the user that we were unable to find what they were looking for. That's it for our code. Now let's give it a try. We will run our script by typing the Python command followed by the name of the file. In our case, the script is called netflix.py. Once we hit enter, it'll prompt us asking what show or movie we're looking for. Let's try a movie that we know is already in there, White Chicks. As you can see, the script quickly finds it and gives us the MPAA rating and the user rating. Now let's try a show that we know is not in our dataset, Letterkenny. As you can see, since the show is not in our dataset, it prints out that they do not have what we are looking for. This signals that our conditionals are working. That wraps up the Read Netflix Python activity. Thank you for watching.